What's up, guys? Just a little quick update video. I'll try and make this short. Um, Basically, I will have, I think it's one or two more videos that I'm gonna upload on the normal 2-week schedule. That'll be, I'll have one next week. This will be kind of in between. And then after those, there's gonna be probably around a 2 to 3 month gap for various reasons. Um, for me, I am in college right now, and I also have a bunch of other responsibilities. My college is full-time, Monday through Thursday. I also work a day job, usually 20 to 30 hours a week. And then I also, as some of you know, I started my own custom 4th Gen 4Runner business. It's really still in its infancy, but it's a startup, and I've already got a good amount of orders started on that. So thank you to those that are subscribed that have supported that so far. I really appreciate it. And then, on top of that, once you kind of factor all that in, you're sitting at a lot of hours. And then when you're like, okay, so now I have to have time for a social life, and then tack YouTube into that, it gets a little bit hectic sometimes. I do really enjoy making videos, and I do plan to have more in the future. I just do need to take some time and get a few things sorted. With me being a junior in college, and especially in computer science, software engineering, there's a lot of homework and assignments that come with that do take a lot of time, and I need to make sure that I'm doing those properly and stuff. I don't want to be rushing through that. So I guess the plan right now is that, as I was saying, 2 to 3 months there'll be more videos. I do have some hopefully bigger plans on videos on things that I really want to do, but for me personally, I like to save up before I do things like that. I like to be financially stable. If I don't have the money, then I don't spend it. I don't try and take loans or do anything like that. If I don't have the money, then I don't spend it. And, between bills and other stuff, I do, make sure I have savings, but especially with videos, like, for example, I'm trying to think off the top of my head, the videos, for example, the Raptor lights on my grill, or the fog lights, or the headlight video that I just put out. They're very, for one, time consuming. Usually those videos will take anywhere from 1 to 3 weeks, depending, just because, with my school schedule and stuff, I have to fit it in where I have time, which sometimes can be hard to find. And then on top of that, you gotta factor in money, because it does cost money. Hold on. Sorry, my cat's playing with its toy. And, especially for me, when you kind of factor all that in, for example, the headlights, you have to buy the headlight housings, because I didn't have time to just mess with my current ones. Then you have to buy the parts for it. And, once you start adding all that up, it can get to be pretty expensive. And not to say I don't like doing these projects, as I really do, but for me, I like to be financially stable. I like to have savings for in case of a rainy day, and I just don't feel comfortable continuing to spend money at the moment until I've saved up some, which, I hope is understandable. So, expect videos back in the next 2 to 3 months. I would expect videos sometime end of May, beginning of June. That way I'll have time to get out of the school for the semester, and then at that point I'll have a lot more time, even with a job and my other side business. So I really appreciate your support. The channel's grown a lot in the last couple months that it's started. I try my best to make good content. With forgive me with some of these videos, because it's really my first time filming myself doing any kind of car work or anything. I usually, as you could probably tell, like, some of my videos were slideshows, That's because I had done them before and then just took pictures of the process. So it is a learning curve. I really enjoy it though. There will be more videos. For example, I have like a small leak in my radiator and I'm wanting to do that, but it'll be a more in-depth process because I'm gonna end up pulling my water pump, radiator hoses, things like that, because my car's at 162,000 miles and it's just, if I have it out, I might as well do it right. So that will be in a video at some point. For now, it will not, just because it's not a leak that I'm worried about, but it is in the back of my mind. It is something that I'll do. For those of you that have not seen, I will link in the description my site for my custom 4Runner parts. Right now I have 3 things up there. There's a reverse polarity kit, steering wheel retrofit, and full LED interior swap. Basically, quick rundown, there's more information there. If you don't find information there, just send me a contact me page and then I'll get back to you as soon as I can. The reverse polarity kit will flip the screen to be black background, raised lettering, and it'll include a wiretap, pre-made wire loom for the HVAC display. Is you have to have 12-volt LEDs, which the display only runs on 7 or 8 volts, so it had to be custom done. This will be very simple for you all. You basically put the bulbs in the orientation I put on the instructions, you use the wire tap, it's good to go. The reverse polarity part of it, it's like a film, and you'll remove the old film, put the new one on. That one's, I think, 40 bucks. Not bad. For $5 more, you get the rest of the HVAC bulbs, so that it'll make that entire thing white. My other kits, the steering wheel retrofit, basically you buy the wheel, then you send me the controls and the cruise control switch. I believe it's connected to the your stock steering wheel controls, so you'll probably just have to send me both of those. I'll have to look again. But basically the reason why I need both of those is they're all connected to the same wire loom, and I have to depin the harness, repin it, rewire everything, make sure it functions. If you have an aftermarket radio, the Bluetooth controls will work as long as it has Bluetooth, and then all the other controls will work as well. If you get one of the, I guess, newer Tacoma wheels that has the right side buttons, I can make those duplicates or I can leave them alone. For now, there's not really a function for those. Other than that, the LED swap kit, you basically will send me your HVAC cluster, all interior switches, and your instrument cluster. I will solder in new LEDs for that. Basically what I do is I leave all the warning lights orange, or their stock color. I don't mess with those just because a different color, it might make it harder to tell what it is or whatever else. But everything else will be swapped, so any of the LEDs behind the speedo, odometer, all of that will be changed to white LEDs. The gear selector portion on the instrument cluster, it will be blue LEDs and then a red one for the reverse, just so that you can differentiate. The HVAC cluster will have blue indicator LEDs, as some of you have seen on my Facebook group or on the site. I basically have to resolder in new LEDs for that. Those will be blue, and then the rest will be white. It's just time consuming for me. It's not too bad of a process, but it's something I enjoy to do. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Thank you again for all your support, and I'll try and be back as soon as I can. Thanks.